welcome back to Beauty and the Broken. My name is Heather, and the purpose of this channel is to seek and create beauty, sometimes out of a complete mess. So, in my 50th video, I did a paint pour with metallic paints and said that I was going to try it again with resin. So that's what I'm doing today. I am using this Tauti resin. It's a 1x1, 1:1 by volume resin. So that's that. I'm also using Let's Resin metallic powders today, and I will show you each of those as I use them. And I'm adding a little bit of the white mica powder that I've used before. It's very pearlescent. And using the Decorum resin dye paste in black. All right, so I have my board painted. I have a tape dam up because I'm going to be using more than what's usually considered necessary for this. This is, what is it, 11 by 14 board. The bottom is taped underneath. And I am gonna do something different. I pointed out in that beauty reveal that I tend to do a lot of diagonals. And so I'm not going to do that today. First thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of resin on the board so that my colors will flow more easily. And that's just, it doesn't have to be thick, it just has to be, I'm just like wetting the board. Because resin likes to go where it has already been. All right, so what am I working with today? Like I said, I have the black. This is just, each color is approximately 1 ounce. So the black is going to act as a color, not just a background. Even though this is painted black, I'm going to use this as a color, and I will mix each one up as I do it. So this one is not going to be as easily seen on camera as I pour it, but maybe the wet puddles, it will be able to see that. And I'm being totally random today. Shocker. Hold just a little bit of that back in case I need it. This one is that black pigment paste with that white pearl mica powder mixed in. And you can see it's kind of like a gunmetal. It gives you that pearlescent look, but it's still also very metallic looking as well. Okay. Save just a tad. I'm going to save just a tad of each one. All right, now I have 3 golds. Let's see, what do I have? I have rustic gold, bronze, silver. I don't know if I'm in the center, y'all. Copper, and antique gold. So 2 golds. So I will start with the rustic gold, and I'm going to mix each one. Even though I mixed it before I got on camera, I'm going to mix them again because they can settle. Okay. Put that over on the side. Okay. Oh, we need a little over here. Okay, so that's the rustic gold. This is the copper. that over here. So there is no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing here. Okay, there's that. Here is the silver. And which one? This is the copper, right? No. Yeah, so this is the bronze. Did I say it was copper? I can't remember. This one is the copper. Okay, let's... And last but not least, this one is the antique gold. The first one was rustic gold, and this one is antique gold. I think this one is definitely brighter than the rustic. All right, not so many blank spaces left, but that's okay, that's good. Okay, looks like a mess, doesn't it? So the first thing I'm going to do is, since I just put a whole bunch of items, things, oh, okay, well, no torch today. All right, let's start by just kind of moving it around a little bit. Getting it to all the edges. And it will flow. And one thing I mentioned in one of the other beauty reveals is that that resin likes to cure from the outside in. And that tape dam that I use actually acts as a wall. So because it does that, no, I'm not liking that blending up top. So I'm going to put it back there, and then we'll let that move and flow off the edge. Okay, so it acts as a wall. So because that's now a wall, it cures from the outside in. So you will see more of this on the edges. But for right now, I'm going to take this spreader that I have. It still ended up, even though I did it multiple ways, it still ends up very vertical. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of meld it a little bit so we get some blending of that color. And again, there's no real pattern to this. There's no... Okay. All right. I do want to make sure that I get this color. I see some drier spots. In fact, I'm going to use this one because there's mostly silver there. Maybe I will need to get some of this covering here. Now it will move. Resin is self-leveling, so I'm not too concerned about it. Okay. And I do have some more resin in the cups if I need to get more. In fact, let me grab some of this. You know, maybe I'll just do it like this. And how about here too? All right, the rest of the board seems pretty well covered. So now I just look and see what I like, what I might want to change. I think I want one more drop right there. Oh, I missed a spot. Okay. All right. So put that down. Now, what are we thinking? Well, it's not straight diagonal lines this time. That is a good thing. It has tons of metallic and sparkle in it, and I love how some of it is rising to the top and some of it is sinking down, so that will give us dimension. I like how there's still a little bit of black, but I think what I'm going to do is grab this and maybe drag my black through a little bit, maybe do a little bit of okay. And you see how even though I dragged it along, it's already filling in and it's no longer solid black either. It is mixing with those other pigments and the metallics, and this will fill in. Ooh, I love how this is popping up like this. Let's see, where else could we use a little veining? Let's try that and take a little bit over there. And I think I'm going to do one more because there's a lot of black right there. Super cool. And I think I'm going to follow this line right here that was made by the that chopper thing. And let's come up here too. And I think we need one going this way. And let's bring one more up. All right, the only thing I don't like about that is it made that line there. So let's come back. All right. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you like all of these mixed together? Is it too many metallics? Because I'm thinking that might actually be the case, that with something like this, maybe less is more. Just don't know. But I do love the colors. I do love the I like the veining that I just did through it. Kind of makes it a little more cohesive, and there's no direct diagonal lines. There's no absolutely straight lines left either. Let me see if I do some of that veining with the silver. Let me come over top of some of the ones that I have just done. Let's see. The silver really only stayed right there. Let's see if we can put some more silver in there. And maybe at this branch. Maybe put some more over here at this branch. Sorry about my arm. Now we have to blend that in a little bit more. And then let's go down here at this one. Bring that silver down. I think I'm going to try and let's start down here again and bring more silver up. Okay, I think I'm going to stop playing with this right now, and I'm going to hit it with some alcohol and then maybe come back after I turn off the camera and hit it with some more alcohol a little bit later and just see what that does to these mica powders. Okay, let's see. Start up here. Oh, got a little wind today. Now because it hasn't set up yet, that is likely to change. So, very, very interesting. I think it looks super cool. All right, well, this is definitely going to look different at the beauty reveal because one, I'm going to pull the tape. Two, that alcohol will dissipate, and it's already starting to look a little less fractured than when I initially sprayed it. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how this cures. Very, very interested. Okay, so with that, I'm going to say, see you in a minute. Hi everyone, welcome back to the beauty reveal. Okay, this one is interesting. I love it for a few reasons, but let me show you how it cured. Right? A lot of times I look at my paintings and resin creations and I say, wow, what should I call this? Well, this one, the name just came to me. It was easy. It's called Metallic Chaos. And it is chaos. As I said when I was creating, oh, look at that. Love the reflection. See me in there. As I said when I was creating, I asked you to leave me a comment about whether it was too much, whether it was too many metallics, and that maybe less is more. And I'm going to answer my own question. I still want you to leave a comment about it, but in my opinion, it is. Less would be more, but I still love it. And I think it offers a metaphor for life, something like that. This channel is called Beauty and the Broken for a reason. And that is because I think that we can find beauty in so many circumstances. And this one is speaking to me on a couple levels. First of all, remember I said that I used the black as a color. Okay, we can see the black here and here, a little bit there. But it's not a prominent color. It's just not. There was so much metallic that we kind of lost it. So with all the chaos of the metallics, we lost the grounding. We lost the grounding black, the solid, dependable grounding black. We lost it, or almost lost it. It's still there. We can still find it, and it can still, um, it can still ground us. Okay. The other thing that I thought of when looking at this was that in these, let's see if I can get my finger on it. This gold, it rises to the top. So even when our lives are filled with chaos, the gold rises to the top. We can rise to the top. We can be the gold, and we can rise amidst the chaos. And I know I don't always get, super philosophical when I do these beauty reveals, but it just, I don't know, it just kind of spoke to me that way. And I love it. I love that about this painting. And I do love that I added the veining in here and here. You can see more here. Now the silver that I added at the end, I think I added it here. We don't see as much of that anymore. There's a little bit, no, that's the pearl. Don't see as much of the silver, but it is there. I also mentioned that with the tape dam creating a wall, we would get it coming in, and you can see, I'm pointing at things and not moving the camera. So, so you can see how it moved. You see a little bit of it almost looks like feathering, but that's it moving in and out. The other thing is when I did pull the tape, there wasn't as much, well, it was my own fault. It didn't fall as much over the outside edges as I wanted because I actually left the tape dam on too long. And I'm going to move over here, and you can see only a little bit dripped over the edges. But that's one of the reasons why we paint the edges, so that they're not naked. But overall, I think it's gorgeous. It's sparkly. It says, this one actually speaks to me and says something. And it says something about life, and it says something about the beauty in the broken. And I hope that you can find beauty in the broken circumstances of your life as well. So with that, I invite you to visit my Ko-fi shop. This one's not there yet, but it will be eventually. And it's KOFI. I'm sorry, let me scratch that. It's ko-fi.com/warriorwords/shop. And you can see all the art that I have available for sale there. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos so that we can reach more people. We are approaching very quickly. If you're watching this in November, December, we're approaching the 500 subscriber mark. I would love to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and then move forward to that magical 1,000 number. So I appreciate your help, and go out there and seek beauty. It's always there if you look for it. Bye.